Hello everybody, Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast here, and I'm back with another one of these Elvis Presley live performance reactions. Well, I say live, this one is actually from a movie. This is the song Trouble from the film King Creole, a movie I have not seen, and a performance I have not seen, so this should be interesting. A couple of quick reminders that I do appreciate feedback. You can either email me at rewatchprojectpodcast@gmail.com, or you can just comment on this video itself, and I am really appreciating all the commentary, suggestions, historical context, and useful nuggets of information about the history of Elvis and his performances that I am finding many great companions on this journey of discovery, so please keep that up. And also a quick reminder that I do appreciate you checking out some of the other content that's on this channel, including the other music reactions, the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike audio podcast, where we go back and rewatch some of our favorite TV shows, and additionally some of the other film, TV, and pop cultural goodness that is also on this channel. This will probably be quite a short one. It's a short performance. I'm going to be getting to another performance from this film, which I'll record right after this, the song New Orleans, that has also been recommended to me by a couple of the gentle listeners, or viewers, I should say. I've got to get used to that here on the channel, so I will also put that out in the coming days as well. But for now, let's watch Trouble and see what kind of trouble the young Elvis Presley was getting into. So let's do this. Yeah. That's New Orleans.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place.
Is that Alto Matthau? There, I'm guessing he's an actor in this film. But now straight off, we've got that great jazzy Louisiana horns. But it's also, you know, they're playing a blues riff, that da-na-na-na-na. And of course, you know, we know that the blues and gospel and all of those great, and country as well, you know, the combination of African American and Appalachian music and church music that Elvis seems to my eyes and ears be influenced by. You know, straight in there with a blues riff, but played in this sort of, you know, carnivalesque way, immediately gives you this sense of melting pot and of cultural diversity that Elvis celebrates so much in his music. I'm going to go back there just at the beginning because, like I say, this is quite a short one here, and this is a sequence from within the movie. So, and yeah, Walter Matthau. Wasn't expecting to see him today.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man.
So cool. Bit of disapproval there from the man. Girls liking it though.
So don't you mess around with me.
So a couple of things here. First of all, just how cool is he? You know, he looks like he's putting very little effort in. You know, it's the effortlessness, the appearance of effortlessness that kind of affords that kind of laconic, cool character. But the vocal is just so amazing, and it's so transgressive and kind of has a feeling of delinquency about it, of like this poor boy. I don't know the story of the film, but, you know, what I'm evoking from this is, you know, this poor boy who's getting a shot and he's just kind of coming up and showing people how it's done. And also, I guess, the song itself, if you're looking for trouble, you know, there's a threatening, dangerous element to it. And one of the great things about Elvis, and you would see this in later pop stars, like Prince, for example, on a much more extreme level, where it's this combination of the divine and the profane, you know, the carnal and the spiritual, you know, and the tension of that as well in the music and in the history of rock and roll. And it's all right here in this performance.
I never looked for trouble, but I never ran.
Amazing looking man.
I don't take no orders, no kind of man.
I mean, you hear about people who are chiseled. He literally looks like a statue there, doesn't he? Like a Greek god or something, like he's just been carved out of granite. It really is, you know, iconic in the literal sense of the word.
I'm only made out flesh, blood, and bone. But if you're gonna start a rumble, don't you try it all alone.
Great body language.
Well, I'm evil, so don't you mess around with me.
Here we go. Go full Mardi Gras. Yeah. So there's a few things going on here. You've got the melting pot element of the music, the blues meets the kind of Mardi Gras, Louisiana, jazz, Dixie jazz kind of thing. And I guess the cultural significance of that, of this white performer in the middle of this very culturally diverse combination of music. You've got the youth culture element of this. We see again, I don't know the storyline of the film, but what I'm seeing presented here is this sort of sense that some of the people in the audience are vibing with what he's doing, and the other ones are looking on with disapproving, paternal judgments. And, obviously we were seeing that generation gap. But also what you see here as well is the transgressive element of Elvis as well, the dangerous, trouble element of him, and how he's kind of playing into this, although there is the complexity as well. Of course, Elvis was a very well-mannered, God-fearing, respectful young man as well, who would go into the army and serve his country not too long after this. But also what we're seeing here is great physicality to the performance, the way he's using his body and what he's learned through performing on television and, on the circuit and at the Grand Ole Opry and all of these sort of places. We're seeing that manifesting itself, the way he uses his shoulders to punctuate some of the fun little bits of percussion that are going on in the song as well. But also, I don't know, is this his first film or second film? I know this is a very early one. We're also seeing him finding his on-screen persona as well, and the level of comfort that he's got there really is something else. So, what a tremendous performance. So thank you to those who recommended this to me. I'll be getting to another performance in this film, the song New Orleans, very soon. That'll be coming in the coming days. Also, again, appreciate feedback. Do leave comments on this page. And also, please do like and subscribe. That's the big thing, because the more people who subscribe, the easier it is for people to find this channel and the more people who will watch and comment. And that is a great motivator for continuing to do this with the highest level of regularity possible. So I'll be back very soon with more Elvis Presley. Please do check out the podcast, The Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, where we talk about some of our favorite TV and film franchises, and also take a look at some of the other music, film, TV, and pop culture stuff that is also here on this channel. So see you soon.